Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with co-host James Mason. Good morning, James. How was your Mother's Day weekend?
Todd, good morning. My Mother's Day weekend was great. It feels great to be appreciated for all of my hard work. Um, I deserved it.
You are a mother, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, it's cool, guys. And I did the typical Mother's Day thing. You know, I had Maggie massage my feet. Um, Standard stuff, man.
Standard stuff. Get your nails painted, get a foot massage.
I did get my nails painted, my toenails painted.
I saw the picture of that.
Yeah, I went to I was gonna go to Lowe's the other day, and Maggie stopped me. She's like, "I know you ain't wearing flip flops because I wear flip flops all the time." And I was like, "Oh, thank God, that's a good looking out. I had to wear some tennis shoes for once." Man, that toenail polish don't come off for real.
Doesn't come off easy.
Mm-mm. But yeah, man, how about the market? Pre-market. Well, one, it's slow with news. There's real nothing. Yeah.
So the only thing, there's two things that are on my. I don't even trade them, but is SPY going to crack under 400? Which 6 weeks in a row it's dropped, and then we talked a little bit in the pre-market conversation about Rivian Automotive. Like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, it was trading over $170, and now it's under $24. What a piece of turd that is!
Man, imagine getting in to that in the very beginning and just. Yeah. You know, people still are holding that average at 174. That's a for sure. There ain't no telling how many people, but there is somebody out there who still is holding all their shares at 174. Brian Lashford, thank you for the tip. Here's the start of Elon finding case.
He tweeted that he's if he comes up mysteriously missing.
But yeah, man, Todd, you remember being like a kid and being in school, like elementary school, and you didn't either like do your homework or you forgot your homework, or whatever it may be. In this case right here, what I'm saying, this would kind of go in the context of you forgot to bring your homework with you, okay? And you're sitting there, and the teacher calls on you, and she's like, "Todd Derby, would you like to give me the answer to number 8 or whatever hell it's gonna be?" And you're sitting there, and you just look at her like, and this is when you say, "I don't have it." That's kind of the equivalent today with the market. There's nothing to talk about. We don't have a story today.
Didn't have one Thursday either or Friday. It's been 3 days in a row of literally that we go through. We exhaust the conversation in the pre-market. We literally get to 8:59 and some seconds, and we say, "All right, we're going to start up here in a moment," and then we say, "All right, let's go, let's do it." And
we'll get a little list of tickers that, like, we'll be grasping for straws and get a little list of tickers to talk about, and then we'll do a final review of it, and every one of them just like, no, this is trash. Like, this isn't even a story. This ain't gonna move anything in either direction. And we'll scrap all of them.
And I was reading some different news sources this morning, trying to find a nugget to get excited. Now, mind you, there's stuff going on in the market, but we're looking for small caps that are making moves. We're looking for stuff that we're familiar with, that we're talking about. I mean, if you want me to pull up a ticker, there's a couple tickers that I have no idea what's going on with them. So it's just, and they're not going up. They're like a 15% increase. I'm not going to get excited about those and put it out to our members listening.
Yeah. I mean, like Todd just said, I mean, there is always something going on in the market, but there's good articles, the stuff that actually moves a ticker. For instance, like Tesla, there's always something happening in Tesla or Apple. Amazon, all the big large caps like that. Always something going on. 95% of their news doesn't even phase their own tickers because they're just such a large company, and well, they're all large companies, and I mean, they're just putting out shit. They literally have departments that's just their job is to put out this shit.
Oh, they have a marketing, advertising, PR team that does their job.
Yes, that's rare in some companies. And man, you're gonna start me on a tangent. I was already complaining about it. Premarket.
I'm poking the bear. Hey, seriously, we spent more time talking about shaving today than we did trying to find a good stock to talk about.
Mm-hmm. True story, but man, let's just talk about the market in general. So let me show SPY. All right, so here is the SPY, ticker SPY. This is the daily chart, and where we currently. So let me back out a second. So we see the rollover right here. I spoke about this last week before. Hell, I probably spoke about it over the last 2 months with y'all. This is not good. This is a true breakdown in a ticker, and more so specifically this one with the market. Now, if we go back to, let's go back to 2008. Look at this bad boy right here. Same old thing. That's a true rollover, and then it just loses control. I know pretty much everybody and their mom is saying that they expect this, but also at the same time, including myself, we've been saying this shit for like the past 2 or 3 years. But now we do actually, for once, have a better picture. I can't say a complete picture because it's not complete yet, but we have a better picture to see this large, significant rollover on the SPY. And when it rolls over, and this is the same for like any other ticker. Now, do keep in mind that if a ticker for any company like starts to roll over like this, and if they have a positive bullish catalyst, that changes dynamics. That's when stuff will like gap up and shoot way up and whatnot. Now, back to what I was saying. Just from looking at this at a technical standpoint, the SPY back in this 07-08 range, we see this rollover. That rollover spells doom. And it actually doesn't spell anything, guys, if you are taking this too literally.
I see a D. I do see a D. Okay. Oh, there's an M.
My haters will be like, James said it spells doom. I never seen it spell anything. Anyways.
Maybe you don't know how to spell doom properly. I don't know.
All right. So we see the rollover in the market. And I mean, it just gets hammered after that. And kind of jumping off subject here. Obviously, we probably all remember when this is taking place. This is actually a great time in my life right here, financially speaking, because I had a well-paying job, and there was nobody. This is obviously a full-blown recession. There was nobody like at any of the restaurants, and it was so nice to walk in, have full service. People actually wanted you there because they needed your money because they needed to live, and they made you feel like a king. And I'm okay with sacrificing everybody's pensions and 401ks just to experience that again on my own personal level. Just saying. Y'all probably think I'm a jerk. I'm just joking.
They didn't think that starting today. Let me be clear.
All right. Anyways, I'm gonna stop clowning around, guys. I'm gonna get serious. So we see the rollover in the market, and it just tanks. This setup right here, that setup, how this looks right here in 08, 07 for the SPY. If you see that on any ticker, chances are that's what it's going to happen afterwards. It's going to tank. Now, back to present time. Well, actually, let's skip back here to these little stupid pullbacks. These are just little short little crashes. It is what it is. They bounce back pretty quickly. I mean, here's the COVID one. You can see that it's a completely different setup. And it's a completely different setup for, well, it's because it was a catalyst. It was a bearish catalyst on the market, and that was a for real crash. That's why it shot down so quickly. But this is a true reversal in the overall market on the SPY at this point. And in my opinion, I want to say today is going to be the do or die day, but I mean, you can't really put a timeline on the market. But probably this week. And what I mean by that is this 400 range on SPY is going to determine so much. You know, we can see how it is. Let me turn these stupid volume candles off. We can see how this thing has come down here. Did this little bounce off of 400 or right around 400, 405 to be correct. But 400 is the actual strong support right there. Does this little bounce, comes up. This is the little bounce in the market that I was talking about to TTBB members. I don't know if I mentioned it to all y'all or not. If I didn't, well, I mentioned it to TTBB members. So that's that.
Join the club.
Yeah. So here we are again. This is Friday, and it went back down, test that range once more. But now here we are. I mean, we're literally sitting right on it at pre-market, that 405 range, with 400 being that strong support. And when I say do or die, like I said, I don't want to necessarily say today, but probably this week will determine. Well, actually, everything that happens every day determines the future of the market. But what I'm trying to say is, if the SPY can hold up above 400 this week, it's possible that it could actually experience a bounce here in the market and come back up. But you also have to understand that the Federal Reserve is trying to throttle things right now. They're increasing rates another 50 basis points, and they can't have the market full-blown crashing on them, so they need to throttle it. And when it comes up, you best better believe, like, you might not see it or read about it or anything, but you best better believe that they are unloading their balance sheets into the market, and they'll keep it in that channel. And when it comes back down, they'll hold off, and then when it comes back up, they'll unload their balance sheets. They're trying to unwind themselves as much as possible before a significant crash happens, so they ain't caught holding bags. And that would also, mean that they would prop up the market to get investors, retail institutions, it doesn't matter at that point, to put their money into it, so they can then keep unloading onto the market, reduce their sheets, and then after that, they don't give a shit. They'll let that thing tank, and they'll catch it at the bottom and do it all over again. So yeah, this week I feel like is going to be the do or die right around that 400 range. Now, we have two scenarios going into this week that I'm going to be looking for. That is that do or die scenario right around 400. And when I say it breaking below 400, like, this thing could obviously break down and do 399, we'll just say hypothetically, and bounce and come back up. Just because it would break below 400 doesn't mean it's just going to unload and keep on dropping. We don't know. But what I'm saying is, if it does break below 400 and stays down there to where you can see the struggle, it severely risks a major gap down in the market. Now, talking about that gap down in the market, if we wake up one morning and you see this range right here where it's bouncing, if we wake up one morning and this thing gaps down, like it opens up like down here or whatever, shit, that's it. That's it. Like, in my opinion, that's it. I think we're going to go back. What's that, Todd?
You've talked about it, that if we get a confirmation under 400, we could easily see a quick drop to 380.
Yeah, this is what I'm expecting right here. Like, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, we would be, there's two little candles that were bouncing around 405. Let's say this is hypothetically kind of the equivalent for that range. But you see where these two candles right here are coming down. It comes down, it finds this little BS support, it does its little bullish bounce. That's what we just experienced, that little bullish bounce. Now, we're on the back side of this, and we're coming right here. These people right here probably believed at that point that it was going to bounce again, because how many people probably were saying, oh shit, a lower high. It went back down here. This is a bullish day. It went back, it sold off some, and then it regained itself and went back up and closed out green. I guarantee you guys that people saw this when this was happening. Actually, I know it because people were freaking arguing with me. And I wasn't trying to be a damn know-it-all. It's just, I just know I was right. I have no other way to say that. But so people were arguing with me, trying to say that, lower high bullshit. Not lower high. So I'm sorry, guys. A higher low right here, based off of this, and well, lo and behold, that damn thing gapped down, and I knew right then that was death for these people, and they kept trying to hold on, and that thing just kept going down. So if we see something kind of like this where it does gap down, something significant like that below that 400 range. Oh boy, it is on like Donkey Kong. And I said, we're going down to 350 quick.
Well, good job. We found something to talk about.
Yeah.
So you heard it here first. Go cash out your 401ks and put it into a box under your mattress.
Pretty much.
Because people are going to get hurt.
You know what they say? When in doubt, POAI on out.
We're 9.5 minutes to the market today. 9.5 minutes, and I have nothing that I'm excited about trading today.
Nothing at all. So let's go through the comments real quick and see what's going on.
Brian asked a question here. Where is the bottom? We don't know. That's the problem. Is that, like, right now we're trying to, is it 400, or is it going to crack 400 and go lower?
Shit, I think it's going way lower than 400. 350. 350. I'm not even going to give a timeline because people are going to take that serious.
Yeah.
I think actually, you know what? I know I'm going to be right one day. The SPY will be at 350 at some point in the future. Could be next month. It could be 3 years from now. Could be at 350. Might be below that. So I do know one thing. If something would really happen, if we have a strong recession and the SPY comes down here to around this 211 range, we are talking about shaving off 50% of SPY. And it could happen. In a recession, it will likely happen or come close to it. But actually, hold on. Okay, for me, in the future, and this is when I say in the future, I'm meaning months to years from now. It doesn't matter. But if I see the SPY come down and break below 280 and stay between this 280 and 211 range, that entire range is literally buy shares in all the big tech stocks and hold them for as long as possible. Because this would honestly, if the market ever pulled back here in the next, I don't know, year or whenever the hell it does, this range right here, for me, That is literally stop day trading, go long in everything. Just take your money, invest it. This is for me now. This ain't me telling anybody else. For me, it would be stop day trading, take all your money, buy large cap shares, and hold on to those damn things and just let it ride. Collect dividends, buy cheap ass shares, and let it ride. And just, as it bounces and comes back up, take a little bit of profit so I can get back into day trading and just let the rest of this shit sit there. And then 5-10 years from now, never think about money again. And I don't know why I'm saying all that without showing you all my charts. Todd, you're supposed to help me there.
Well, I thought it was more of a lecture.
Okay. Yeah, I was actually showing my chart. Sorry, guys. So right here on the chart, this 280 range down to 211 range, as you see on this daily chart for the SPY, that's what I'm talking about right there. This would be, it'd be devastating for everybody else, but I can't concern myself with everybody else in the market. But if this would come down right in this range in the future, whenever it does, that would be my long-term investing range. And again, that is just only for me. You guys have to make up your own opinions. All right. So
we're about 5 minutes for the market.
All right. If you guys haven't done it yet, make sure you're a damn subscriber. I should have said that nicer. Hey, would you guys please subscribe to the channel?
In honor of your Mother's Day this past weekend, please hit the like and subscribe button.
If you love your mom, you will like our channel and subscribe to it and hit that like button and everything else. And if you don't love your mom,
pound that like button.
Yeah, pound it.
Out of frustration from the times that she whipped your ass and washed your mouth out with soap.
All right, guys. Well, Todd, that is all I have for today. Oh yeah, Predictive has earnings sometime this week. I'm sure y'all know that. Or they should have earnings sometime this week.
Well, we're waiting for Teresa to respond to a few of our communications.
I'm waiting for that PPS value to freaking respond to a lot of shit. All right. Well, Todd, that's all I have today. Do you have any
sorry it was a dry show. Sorry it wasn't super but we're here to serve the market and serve you, and we need the market to give us something. So hopefully we'll have something better going tomorrow.
Yeah. So all right. Other than that, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember, trade safe, trade smart, and we will catch y'all in the next one.